Trump supporter here. This goes out to Don Jr. and Eric. Where the my phones? I ordered 4 gold Trump phones in the summer. Told they're going to be the best. Talked my son into ordering some. We heard they're going to come out in September. Yeah, we can wait. September rolls around. No, it's going to be November. No, it's going to be the end of the year. They actually stopped taking orders for them in November. Now we can't get any updates on them. Now, we got all this fraud going on in Minnesota, and I hope a lot of people go to jail. But 590,000 people buying a phone at $500 or $600 each. Add that to up. Just the down payments of $100 is $60 billion. Give me my phones or give me my money back.
Trump supporters are finally finding out.
Today we're here to introduce Trump Mobile, making phones in America. It's about time we bring products back to our great country.
We're going to be having call centers for Trump Mobile in St. Louis, so we're keeping our data onshore.
We plan to build phones in America. All of our customer support is in America. A lot of people are getting ripped off, to say the least, because they don't pay attention to our cell phone plans. So I think we can do it better.
People are getting ripped off. They're going to do a better job. They're actually doing no job because they haven't shipped any phones. The company's selling point was that this somewhat gilded device would be made in America. You heard that in some of those clips. Now they say it will be proudly American. I guess that's kind of how the phone identifies. It will be designed with American values in mind. Sure. Whatever. But that's not how country of origin labeling works. Meanwhile, the website for the so-called Trump Mobile, which isn't very mobile, includes a disclaimer. A pre-order doesn't guarantee a device will be produced or made available for purchase. I mean, that is just out there.
That they had been conned.
They were saying it was going to be made in the United States. So for that reason, we put down a $100 deposit, and August came and went. September came and went. At one point, we were promised a November 13 date. They were even telling me it would take 7 to 10 days to get shipped to me. I was ready to do the review, and then November came and went. December came and went. And here we are in May of 2026, and there appears to be no sign of it. I did reach out to customer service just today before we did this segment, and they told me there was no timeline that they could even offer right now. Of course, this has offered a lot of questions over whether or not this phone actually exists. It was priced at $499, is still priced at $499, but you had to put down a $100 deposit to quote unquote get in line to get the phone, which we did put down.
By a family of scam artists.
The phones were supposed to ship in the late summer of 25 last year. Needless to say, they did not. Then they said January of 26. Nothing happened. Then radio silence. As of right now, not one confirmed customer has received a single device. But I bet you Trump and them kept that $59 million. What happened when customers started asking for their money back? You want to guess? Trump Mobile sent out emails saying, and I need you to hear this, the phones aren't coming and your deposit is non-refundable.
That is true, by the way. The site states that pre-ordering the Trump phone does not guarantee that a device will be produced or made available for purchase, according to Apple Insider, wrote the Daily Beast. Many critics are simply saying once more, y'all just fall for it over and over again, don't you?
All the MAGAs that put $100 down on a Trump phone, $59 million worth, just got letters saying, the phones aren't coming, and we don't owe you refunds.
Furthermore, remember the Trumps, Eric and Don Jr., and even the president himself, saying, we got to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States of America. We really got to bring manufacturing back to the country. And not only that, China is kicking our tail, and Asia is kicking our tail. We got to make phones here. That's what they said. We got to make phones here. That's how we make America great again. Well, that language that not only they spewed in a press conference, but it was also online on their official website. Yeah, that's been scrubbed from said website. Ask yourself why. A pre-order deposit provides only a conditional opportunity if Trump Mobile later elects in its sole discretion to offer the device for sale. The most recent terms would be printed by Fortune.com.
Last year, I put down a $100 deposit for the Trump phone, and I thought paying the deposit meant they would make the phone and then send it to me, because that's how deposits work, right? Wrong. From Trump Mobile terms and conditions, a deposit is not a purchase. It doesn't mean they accepted your order. It doesn't create a contract for sale. It doesn't even reserve you a phone. So what does your $100 get you? Well, it provides a conditional opportunity to buy the phone if Trump Mobile ever decides to sell one. Okay, so nothing. It gets you nothing. I'm paying $100 for the chance to maybe give you more money in the future if you decide to make the product that I'm paying for in the first place? What?
More from Fortune.com, and trust me, you are gonna want to hear this. While the Trump phone remains unreleased, Trump Mobile is selling refurbished Samsung phones and iPhones that connect to its network and its so-called 47 plan, a $47.45 per month service that pays homage to Trump's distinction as both the 45th and 47th president. In January, Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts and other Dem lawmakers urged the Federal Trade Commission to investigate what they described as bait-and-switch tactics involving deposits for products never delivered. They would demand a response by February 14th. In addition, the Dems also sought to determine whether Trump Mobile's Made in the United States of America advertising constituted false advertising. Our review of publicly reported info about the advertising and sale of the phone reveals a pattern of potentially deceptive practices that warrant FTC investigation, the lawmakers said on January 15th. So I think it's obvious the direction that we should all go in here. If you are duped to fall for a presidency, like this, not just once, not just twice, but 3 times. If you are someone who really bought into, oh, they're coming after me, please donate to my campaign. Oh, and this goes for Dems too, by the way, not with the insurrectionist isms and all of the white supremacy, but begging for donations when you have the entire ruling class by your side. I remember when Donald Trump allegedly made a hole-in-one, which I called BS on, and I even predicted, I believe this was 2020, when he was out golfing, of course, and he said, Biden couldn't do that. I hit a hole-in-one. Donate to my campaign. And you are the same gullible loser that will fall for a phone from a career con artist. You fell for it again. If you are giving money for a phone that says in the fine print, maybe we'll send it, maybe we won't, you're too deep, man. I don't know what it would take. I mean, like, Epstein didn't break you, and being an insurrectionist didn't break you. The racism didn't break you. The gas prices didn't break you. The grocery prices didn't break you. Closing hospitals didn't break you. The DOJ paying Trump and his cronies millions upon millions of dollars in fugazi lawsuits just so he could look after his own, if that didn't break you. I mean, honestly, what will? I have a hard time having sympathy because you just allow yourself to be conned over and over and over again. The saying goes, fool me once, shame on you, right? Fool me, can't get fooled again. But that's how the saying goes, right? I don't know. I don't know if I could have a lot of empathy. I don't. I think I will, but you got to show me first. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.